Waves as in your hair?
Waves is killing me.
Okay. Alright, I know what we on today.
Everybody's looks low right now, so I wonder if it's going to look different. But yo, what's good though? Let me fix everything. Let me fix my hair, yo. Every fucking time I do one of these fucking videos,
her body rock like coke on the skin.
get on here and I look at the video and my hair is all fucked up. Y'all niggas just don't let me know. Y'all just let me be up here looking like a dummy. God, hate it.
How old are you?
I'm old enough to have people to look out for me.
Yeah,
Got
I
kids?
usually be rocking the George Jefferson anyways.
Damn.
You got kids?
Do I? Yeah, I got a child.
Okay. Enough said, yo.
What does that mean?
You is your own you. Once you have a kid, we don't care about you no more. We all team eating right now. It's the facts.
Damn, that's cold.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cold.
Look at me.
Buddy.
My hair be
cold.
one way, but you know what? My kids be right. Jaden got a fresh cut. Tyler and Micaiah, well, Tyler got braids. He hate getting his hair braided. You know.
I mean,
So-
what he hate is like it hurt his head. He tender-headed.
Nah,
Or he
yeah,
hates sitting down
motherfucker just
for a long
he
time.
just got problems. That spoiled ass, yeah. He got problems, yeah.
But all right, let me go ahead and kick it off then. Yo. That's what you wanted, EJ. That's what you said last time. You said, "Yo, I need to throw the yos out there." It don't officially start till the yos kick it off. No.
I'm trying to be professional today.
Why?
I'm in a contract season. This is my contract season. I'm trying to get signed again, yo, for the next season, son.
Hey, the season started.
That's right.
Yo,
When we getting our
we at the
annual
All-Star
reviews?
break.
We're getting our annual
We at
reviews.
the All-Star break right now. I'm trying to get signed for the rest of the year. You have me on some
my
bullshit
God.
ass contract.
Yes.
I'm tired of being on standby, yo. Make me a permanent, yo. They can push me to the G
Nah,
League
you
and
permanent.
bringing me back up. Nah, man.
Nah,
My
your name
con-
is on the the Instagram page. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I need to talk to my agent because I don't like these numbers I'm doing right now. These numbers I think I'm required to get.
All right, yo, we at episode 54 of the Good Life Pod. You know who it is. I'm I Stay Jamming. Got Legend to my right. Jess still got the Covey. She in the waves. EJ in the waves. What's good with everybody?
Same old, man. Might be a little off today because we're gonna push this up 2 days out of schedule for whatever reason.
Well, actually, I want to change the day to Tuesday.
Permanently.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to my agent. He didn't tell me that.
You don't. Oh, well, hold on. You don't like it?
I'm just saying I gotta talk to my agent. He needs to discuss that with me before.
So yeah, it is a little early, like you said. We're 2 days earlier than usual recording, so gonna be recording Tuesday, releasing episodes on Wednesday. Is the plan. We are, and the main reason. Go ahead.
I treat this pod like the URL. You know what I'm saying? Like this is smack.
The Ultimate Pod League, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I still got RBE and
Pod
King of the
Masters.
Dot. You know, I'm hollering at me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're right. And speaking of that, we are actually about to be doing a second pod here. That's why we're changing the day to because we're gonna just do another pod starting next week called Vibe Check. It's gonna be me, EJ, Jess, and actually Tev is gonna come through and be on that one with us because Legend can't do that one with us. But I'm sure we'll have Legend come through in a guest spot one of the days. So that pod is specifically going to be music focused though. So, you know, you come to the Good Life, we'll give you everything like always. And then head over to Polaris Network and check us out on the Vibe Check. and we're gonna give you a lot more in-depth music takes. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's gonna get hot over there.
So
It's hot right now.
An additional day of potting. Because this seemed like either it's overtime.
No, it's back to backs.
The league
Back to
expanding.
backs. Back to backs.
So same day.
No, not same day though. We're not potting on the same day.
So additional day.
Yeah, back to backs. You know what I'm saying? You got a game
Yeah,
today,
rest
you got a
day.
game
Hey,
tomorrow.
pull up my contract. Pull up my contract. I need to check the fine print.
Got a game today, got a game tomorrow, son. That's what the
I'm just
professionals
saying,
do.
this ain't what I signed up for, though.
Nah,
You know,
this lies. This is what he signed up for. He signed up for this. I asked before I confirmed. Let's put,
He got
let's
the
put that on the
contracts.
facts. Yeah, we need to put the facts on the table right there. I didn't just bring that out. I didn't just bring that out of nowhere on niggas though. But
whoa. Okay, the details.
well, the extra details. Yes, I did just
Okay, yeah. Okay, I
Just
will say that you
put
did
the
say,
finishing
EJ,
touches on that.
You was like, EJ, are you down to do this? And I'm thinking, without the details, this would have been that. But now I know this is strictly this and that is strictly that. So I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean you having a great season. You talking about contract year? That's why I'm like, I'm trying to give you the extension.
Whoa. No. That's what. Some people get greedy. Nigga like me, I'm cool with what I'm at. I don't ask for much.
Oh my God. Oh man. Hey, well let me kick it off though real quick. I want to go ahead and kick it off first and foremost. R.I.P. Bill Russell.
Man,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
All this contract
Arguably
talk got me on there.
Arguably the GOAT.
Arguably the GOAT.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, you already heard me. I came on here at least twice arguing for Bill Russell to be the GOAT. I will say
nobody touching that record.
You said what?
I said nobody touching that record. I don't think that record ever gonna be.
And that's exactly why I'm about to say this. I think Bill Russell might be he's probably one of the only people who can never leave the top 10 of all time until somebody has to get like 12.
Yeah, somebody gotta be crazy.
I feel like he's cemented because he got 11 chips.
With racism.
Not
saying racism went away, but with some extra racism.
Because he was in Boston.
Fuel, yep.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
Boston fuel.
I think that's the only reason why he's not considered the GOAT. The stuff that he did during his playing career, like staging a walkout during the middle of the game because the fans was being racist to, or the city of Boston was being racist to the players.
That should be why he's the GOAT. What do you mean? You said that's not reason why?
I'm saying that's why
that's.
they're not going to consider an activist as the GOAT of the league.
We're talking about not black people right now.
Yeah, arguably because they're the ones that make the list. We didn't, because there's a lot of people on the list of the top 75 that we know was only on there because of diversity.
That's true. There was definitely some people that didn't deserve to be on there before other people.
Yeah.
But they didn't make the top 50, so they had to squeeze them into this top 75 because they only added 25 niggas. It wasn't like
I'm scared.
It wasn't like they
what the
cooked up
top
a whole
100 gonna
75.
look like.
Yeah, they only can add 25 more. So does Clay make the top hundo?
He's top 77.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, he did tie. He tied. That's right. So
He's
he'll
top
be.
77.
We know he'll be in there. Whoever he tied with is in there. I didn't see who that was. I'm sure Draymond will make it.
The question with that is, do any old motherfuckers make it the additional 25?
That's true too, though, because they got to add some more old niggas in there.
And then let's say in 25, let's say do any of the people during our era get bumped out because some ballers, like if LaMelo Ball keep playing the way he's on, do he take somebody else's spot? And whose spot do he take? Can
Chris
Dame
Paul.
Lillard be kicked out the top 75?
Yeah, it could be.
For a matter of fact, here's a good one. Should Tony Parker be in the top 75?
That's not a good one. He definitely should be
Nah.
up there.
Wait, hold up. Not you. Nah, but for real. For real. Should Tony Parker?
Hold on, can you pull up the list real quick, Jess?
Yeah.
Because my phone about to die.
Appreciate you.
Top 75.
Yeah. Just tell me who's the 60 through 75.
God, hey, block this out. We ain't said block this out in a while. Goddamn, Jess is on the stats. Like she the reference person.
Yeah.
What?
No,
That's
for
the
real.
reference person. That's dope though.
Alright, I miss y'all over there talking shit because I had to fix stuff. But we back.
We were talking shit about EJ not being able to hear.
Oh.
Oh,
Perfect.
we was talking shit about.
Perfect. All right, hold on. Did you get the top 75 list though, Jessica?
I did. So you said 60 through 75?
Yeah. What's that looking?
All right.
at?
60 is Wes and Seld. 61 is Dolph Shays. 62 is Rodman.
Okay.
63 Carmelo. 64 Bill Walton. 65 Chris Webber. 66 Billy Cunningham. 67 Nate Archibald. 68 Dame Lillard. 69 Alonzo Mourning. 70 Hal Greer. 71 Alex English. 72 Jerry Lucas. 73 Pete Maravich. 74 Robert Parrish. And 75 Lenny Wilkins.
Okay, hold on. My bad. Okay, go ahead. Can you just read 50 through 60 real quick now? Those 10.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, because I'm just I just need to see. That's all the new people that was added anyway, or it
Okay.
actually be
Okay.
51
Let's
through
go to
60
50.
technically, because they already did
Okay.
the top 50.
50 is Paul Pierce. 51 Dominique Wilkins.
Paul fucking Pierce.
52 Ray Allen. 53 Anthony Davis. Oh, he got to go for sure. 54 Bob McAdoo. 55 Tracy McGrady. 56 Dwight Howard. 57 David Cohens. 58 Earl Monroe. 59 James Worthy. And 60 Wes Unseld.
Hold on. So, this is not in order.
No. So what,
Okay.
Okay. So there technically isn't an order.
So what I was actually looking for was the 25 new niggas that was added. That's what I was looking for.
So 1 through 50, that's 1 through 50 is solidified. That was the people on the 1 through 50 roster.
Yeah.
So 51 to 75 is the new niggas.
So hold on. Did you say LeBron?
LeBron
No.
is... No, because you said numbers 50 through...
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. LeBron should have been like this list is definitely different because this list that's not including just all the new niggas. That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
Because I'm like, she didn't say LeBron at all. So I was that's why I was confused.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Right.
you want the top 75 list or you want the newest people added?
I want the newest people added from on the top 75. That's what I want. I want whoever was inducted this year. Or this last season.
I don't think it's separated that way. But
I don't think so either.
because you got to remember, there is no set order. But I do see what you're saying, Mike. So all the new people that's been added.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to see.
But
Well,
a lot of them old people that's on there wasn't on the top 50. Also.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, like, the fact that obviously LeBron's wasn't in the top 50. I don't need them to rank them like LeBron's number 3. I just wanted the original 1 through 50 and then the 51 through 75 to be all the people that was new.
Right. I see what you're saying. Because LeBron wouldn't have been in the 1 through 50, the first,
exactly.
the 50th anniversary. Gotcha.
So
25. What, 26?
because I was like, no Kobe, because she started off with Paul Pierce. That's what blew me the fuck off. I was like, wait a sec, they just gonna just skip LeBron, skip Kobe, like, and go straight to Paul Pierce at number 50. Like, that's why I was thinking it was like
I
that.
think I have the
I wonder if this is ranked the way they're ranked right now.
Oh, you gotta put your mic down a little bit, though, Mike.
I think I have the 25 now.
What is it?
It's not in order. Ray Allen,
Yeah, I'm just
Carmelo Anthony, Elgin Baylor, Dave Bing, Kobe Bryant, Billy Cunningham, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Dave. I don't know how to say his last name. LeBron James, Debussy. Yeah. LeBron James, Jason Kidd, Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard, Pete Maravich, Bob McAdoo. Okay, yeah. If I know about that. Reggie Miller, Earl Monroe, Shaquille O'Neal, Gary Payton, Paul Pierce, Dennis Rodman, Dolph Schayes, Dwayne Wade, Russell Westbrook, Lenny Wilkins, Dominique Wilkins.
I don't know why Shaq was listed there. He was in the original 50.
Was he?
Yeah. All right, that's
and
good,
Dennis
though. That's
Rodman
good,
wasn't?
Dennis, I don't remember if Dennis Rodman was, but Shaq was definitely in the original 50 because it was a lot of people were mad about that because it was Shaq's second year in the league. Was the 50th year, I believe. It was Shaq was early. He was still on Orlando when he was put in that top 50. So there was a lot of people that were pissed because they didn't think Shaq put in enough time to be up there.
That's crazy though, because he didn't just say Chris Webber.
Well, I stopped him early too, though. He didn't name everybody.
No, I think that. Let me see. Kobe Bryant too.
But who are we talking about? You said who are they going to add? Who you think they should add into the next 100? Was the original question?
No, the question is, should Tony Parker be a top 75?
Should Tony Parker be a top 75?
But now we just named those names. I would say yes.
Yes.
I'll replace him with either fucking Paul Pierce. I'll replace him with Anthony Davis.
Yes. Both of them. Both of them definitely. They shouldn't have been in there because
I really don't know how Anthony Davis made it before Klay Thompson.
Facts. But Anthony Davis and Paul Pierce shouldn't be up there before Manu and Tony Parker.
Wait. Well, no, let's don't give Manu too much credit.
Well, hold on. Wait a second.
They said here's some that aren't on the list. I think they said Vince Carter's not on it. Mutombo's not on it. Yao Ming, Grant Hill, McGrady, Dwight Howard.
And you want to talk about diversity? Them not putting Yao Ming on there is disrespect. Yao Ming.
Well, he only played so many years,
which I get it, but this is also political. You know what I'm saying? The people they picked is politically based, not just talent based. So with Yao Ming, but obviously Jordan got him up to that next level, but Yao Ming took him to that that Chinese level. That's billions of niggas.
Okay, so Jeremy Lin.
No, he's not. He's not Yao Ming.
Stephon Marbury.
Yes, he is the great nigga in China.
So that's political. If Yao Ming would have had more years, I don't even think Yao Ming got a full season.
I mean,
let
maybe
alone
not.
75%.
He was hurt a lot. I just think just from the fact he's obviously already in consideration if they made him sound like he's a notable person that was left off the list. So that means he's probably going to be in the top 100.
Well, I think he was left off because of injuries.
But yeah, I can see that though. He was injured a shit ton. Is that why Tracy McGrady never got out the first round when he was on Houston? I mean, he never got out the first round of Magic either. He didn't get out the first round until he went to San Antonio and made it to the finals and lost on the bench.
Honestly,
I like Tracy
Kawhi
McGrady too. I wanted him to win.
Yeah, that was his chance.
Should Kawhi be on the list?
Kawhi, yes.
Oh, he got two.
Kawhi, yes, just for the Toronto one alone.
Oh yeah, the
is
Toronto
the
one
main
is
reason.
definitely for
I'll
sure.
put him on there. If he never even won one with the Spurs, I'd put him on there for that Toronto one alone. That's like that's I know that Golden State team didn't go 73-9, and of course they also, I mean, obviously Clay and Durant got hurt, but that's the best team of all time. I don't care what their record was. Like, you talking about that like them niggas on a team. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant, Clay, Clay, a prime Kevin Durant, a prime Steph Curry, a prime Draymond Green. Like,
they wasn't on no decline, as we can see.
They weren't on a decline. They got
as we
hurt,
can see this year.
You know what I'm saying? But that whole playoff run, though, it's not just Kawhi getting lucky with them getting hurt and winning the finals. But I mean, he still played phenomenal
game winner
himself.
3.
But the Sixers game, that fucking buzzer beater that he hit, that bounced off the rim and beat the Sixers in Game 7, he had a whole fucking fire playoffs. I definitely put him in there with just that one ring. I think that's
over Paul Pierce for sure.
Over Paul Pierce, definitely. Paul Pierce got one, but Paul Pierce on there. I mean, like Doc is he was listed as a top 15 coach of all time. Is it true?
No.
But he's the first black head coach to ever win a championship. That's why he gets in, though.
Gotcha.
That's why.
Damn,
he gets
really?
in.
Damn.
So, well, I mean, actually, I take that back. Maybe he's not, because Bill Russell player coached. Now we back to the GOAT. He got 2 championship rings as a player coach. So I don't know if that counts, because I don't think they count it, though. Because he never won I don't think he ever won a ring when he was just a coach. He only won when he had to play too. I saw something that, like, since we're back on Bill Russell though, anyway, you know, RIP again. I saw something, you know, somebody was basically he wrote something about in defense to why Bill Russell should be in the top 10, because, you know, a lot of people they always talk about he played in the weak league and this, that, and the third. He was a Hall of Famer on a team with a bunch of other Hall of Famers, but they broke down the stats. It was like 18 out of, like, they had an 18-28 record, I think, or something, or 18-38 record when Bill Russell wasn't in the game, when he was hurt. And those 38 out of those 38 losses, 28 of those were against teams with losing records. So if we sit here and talk about they had all these, like, Hall of Famers, all these top niggas, and they were just bulldozing the competition, why are they losing 28 games without Bill Russell against teams that were under 500? If
That's
Bill Russell wasn't that much of a difference. And again, you know, when you do rank these players, you do have to rank them against their era. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand we sit here and talk about Bill Russell, this competition wasn't nothing, but again, I mean, I saw the tapes though. Bill Russell basically was LeBron James before LeBron James. He was athletic. He was running up the court, starting fast breaks, blocking shots, like, I'm telling you, like, with a force field. He didn't even have to touch the ball. Shots going next door.
And he did it for 11 years. Just think how long. Well, 11 times.
No, 11 championships, 13 years.
13. Think of that amount of time. That's a lot of time to be dominant. Especially because everybody, they see you play, they can adjust, and they still can't beat you.
Yeah. And he's one of the only, he got 7 in a row, I think. I think that's what their streak was 7 in a row with 2 losses, breaking up 2 separate. So he got 2 in a row 2 other times, basically.
They got all those years to figure you out, and they can't. And they really didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
Even after you gave him a decade. That shit doesn't happen in sports. You got to give him his respect.
I mean, it's true, though. Hey, y'all know I was watching that Last Dance documentary again. So while I'm watching, you know, Tony Kukoc, I didn't know that Tony Kukoc got signed in 1990. They literally had Tony Kukoc before they even won a single ring, but he didn't play for them until 93. Because
Developing him.
You said what?
So developing him, or maybe.
Well, they weren't. He didn't come straight to the league because he was playing in some European squads, and they were paying him more than the NBA was paying.
Oh damn!
That's why he didn't come. You said what, EJ?
He was 17. He couldn't come over right away. They picked him up as a development. Same thing they did with.
Oh, was he that young?
Yeah, he was young, but he was playing professional in.
Yeah. They could play
Croatia,
professional over there because that's what. Same thing with Luka. He was playing professionally too since he was like
Right.
15, 16. But yeah, I'm just saying. I saw that he was drafted in 1990, and I'm like, damn though, like they had Tony Kukoc before they even won a ring, and it's like, what if? Does Jordan stay with Tony Kukoc coming in the 90s and they just be like, yo, let's just go ahead and bulldoze all the competition. And they just get 10 rings real quick. Things will never get. I wish.
See them alternate universes.
I know. That's the alternate universe I definitely want to go to. Is the universe where Jordan stayed all through the 90s. He never retired. What other universe y'all trying to go to?
You already know which one I'm about to say.
Which one?
The universe where Ray Allen misses that 3. But then we might not have got the next one though. So.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, Tracy McGrady wants to go there too.
Oh yeah.
Tracy McGrady wants to go there
Shit.
too. Shit.
Or the one where McNabb doesn't throw up on the sideline. I like that universe too.
Hold on, he threw up on the sideline
during Super Bowl. Yeah.
The one against the Patriots?
Yep.
Damn, he was that scared of Thomas, huh? Godly. I was rooting for that nigga too, man.
We just didn't. I mean, besides Terrell Owens, we still just had them. We just didn't have the receivers, man. We just didn't have crazy. You see, I mean, we had Westbrook, dual threat, but it wasn't enough.
Westbrook.
Not a good. Well, I'm not gonna say the good. Well, they're both good, but everybody like Brian Westbrook. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that Westbrook. My bad. I was getting them confused with other Westbrooks. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about?
The Star Trek. She also died. The Black Star Trek actress.
The Black Star Trek lady. What was her name? I did see a video of her pop up. I didn't realize that's why it popped up.
Let me get the name real quick.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't even know. I honestly didn't even know until I saw that video that there was anybody black in Star Trek.
Nichelle Nichols.
Michelle Nichols.
Nichelle
with an N.
Nichols.
R.I.P. Nichelle Nichols. Star Trek. I never got into Star Trek, but my mom used to love Star Trek though.
Yeah, my dad liked the first one.
Which one was that?
Just the one with is that with William Shatner?
I think
he's the first one.
I think he was an OG.
So none of them like that nigga, but she was a part of the OG crew too.
Niggas though.
New Jim was with the bald head dude, right? I can't think of his name right now. You know who?
Professor X?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the one my mom used to watch. That's one I remember my mom watching. I think she watched Star Trek since before though, but that's the one for sure I remember my mom watching all the time though. But yeah, R.I.P. to her. Y'all see this Will Smith? He finally broke his silence.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the video, but I heard about it.
Yeah, I didn't watch the video.
Headlines.
Yeah, I heard some bits and pieces. So apparently he didn't necessarily directly apologize to Chris Rock which I mean I don't think he necessarily needed to. He already did the apology letter right after it happened, but he was apologizing to like the fans and Chris Rock's mom and Chris Rock's brother because they were cool, and then they also in the video they said apparently they said that he tried to reach out to Chris Rock, but Chris Rock said he declined the conversation or whatever. And then Chris Rock he tweeted something about like everybody want to be the victims. Everybody wants to be a victim that it like drowns out the real victims' cries or something like that. So I don't know. It's
I still don't know if that was a shot at Will. I think he might have been talking about himself because he said, I guess in the stand-up that he just went back. He just went back to work the next day and he didn't really care.
He went back to work because he got kids and shit.
Yeah.
No, I think it was a shot at Will.
Or you mean like he's trying to?
Like
I think I can see it though. I can see it as a shot at Will.
He's saying that basically because technically Chris Rock is the victim in the incident, but it's like the whole event now looks like Will is the victim because of all the backlash that Will has received because of the incident. You know what I'm saying? Like whether that, which I mean, it's I don't know, man. It's like it's
gone on way too long.
Yeah, it's blown way out of proportion. Yeah. It's not that big a deal to me. I don't even understand the necessity for the video. But I mean, we knew it was going to happen. Everybody just thought it was going to be on the Red Table Talk. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I just want it to be done. People were dramatic about it when it happened. It really wasn't that big a deal, for real. I mean, but of course, Will didn't say that. Will didn't put the blame on Jada. He should have. It was her fault.
Nah, it'll between them two niggas.
Nah, I'm just playing. Will's a big boy. He can make his own decisions. But yeah, I just want that whole situation to be through. I'm done.
Please
I'm over it.
Done. Please.
I'm over it. It's like how long are we gonna keep going on? We know he smacked the shit out of him.
Yeah, and the fake outrage that people had, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I know, man. Michael Jai White said some shit like how he was like how it like scared him. I'm like, nigga,
you a martial artist.
Exactly. That's literally what I said. Literally what I said. You are a fucking martial artist. What the hell are you talking about? If Will Smith slapped you, that's your own fault for not dodging. You do all that training. Golly. Even so, I still like. I mean, to me, it's still. I don't care. It still seems fake to me. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's Hollywood we're talking about here. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They the Oscars have been down for a while. Chris Rock, they're going on a crazy tour. They're so mad. I mean, they were probably gonna sell out anyway. But it's all the talk of the internet. Dave Chappelle even showed up the first show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody capitalizing except for Will Smith right now, but he's probably still going to capitalize. He's coming back with a slave movie here soon. That's 30 million. 30 called it what? Emancipation something. I'm not going to see it. I love you, Will, but I don't watch slave movies no more.
Yeah, and I heard they were starting back up on the next Bad Boys. From what I heard,
I did hear that too.
But see, like all that stuff got pushed back though because of this. I'm pretty sure this emancipation thing was supposed to come out sooner, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know when it's coming out. But I did see that he got like 30 something million for that movie, and then he has another movie with like Sony that's supposed to be dropping. I don't know if that's the Bad Boys. I don't think Sony did Bad Boys, did they? I don't think Sony did Bad Boys.
I think I'm almost positive they did.
Okay. So maybe it could have been Bad Boys that was the other movie I was looking at too, but. I just like, I don't know how it benefits Will if this was fake, because obviously it doesn't really benefit him. but I'm still like, I mean, at the same time, you got to take an L. You know what I'm saying? What if I mean, if we get in the conspiracy bag, if there's a group of niggas that Will has to report to, and they ain't like some shit that Will has been doing, they gonna tell Will to take this. They gonna tell Will to take this fall. You gotta take a little bit of bad press for a couple months to get back in our good graces. Are you talking, EJ? Okay, I thought you were saying something.
Nah.
What do you think, though? You the conspiracy theorist? Am I far off?
Oh no, I said it. I said this got something to do with a scam. It was a setup. Even as I was reading right after it happened, it was something that was planned. And then they said that the Oscars it's not even live. So they have a feed to where they can block off and cut off what they want to show and what they don't want to show. So if they played it for a reason. Because, they're not doing nothing live no more because of the whole Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl thing with Justin Timberlake. So if it was playing and they had the opportunity to cut the feed, why didn't they cut the feed? And it just had to be them. Like I said, it had to be when there was an all black
production team,
crew,
black hoes.
First time ever. It was mad accolades going on about this, and then this happened.
Samuel
so now
Jackson
we give them
got
the
his
chance.
first
Every
one.
time we get the chance, we mess it up.
Yeah.
No matter what. Just like like last week we was talking about the first black 4-star general for the Marine Corps, blah, blah, blah. I remember when the Army had the first black
Michael Langley
command sergeant major, and the dude got in trouble for sleeping with a soldier or something crazy that happens in the military all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think his name was Command Sergeant Major McKinney, to be exact. But he was stationed out of Fort Carson, or that's where he came from, and it was just crazy that something that we know happens in the military all the time. Now that it's him, he got
punishable.
in
Yeah. Because
That's just like that other guy we were talking about.
Who?
That went on the black dude that got the most time out of everybody else on that insurrection.
The Trumpers, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just what it is. That's what we know why it happens. I don't know, but it's like we live in this system where there's nothing you could do about it, really. What can you do? We see it so blatantly obvious with when you look at black versus white when it comes to how many years they're sentenced for drug charges. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people, a lot of times we get 25, no matter what. We get high numbers no matter what the drug charge is, whereas white people get 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something that's not that significant, whereas it's a complete reverse. You look at that Brock swimming rapist nigga.
Yeah.
They say, yo, you don't get to go to jail because it's gonna ruin the rest of his life.
And it's gonna be too hard on him.
It's gonna be too hard on him.
It's gonna be too hard. He won't be able to handle it, bitch.
And the guy who stopped him and beat him up, they tried to throw him in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped a crime and I'm about to go to jail. That's crazy.
Yeah, we've seen worse. Remember when they be talking about that good guy with gun? Remember that one guy that fucking stopped the shooter and then the cops came and they killed him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
Just gotta keep exposing it, and we did our part.
I saw a video. There was a cop, two cops, a man and a woman. They were at night going through somebody's yard to do a warrant. I don't know if it's a no-knock warrant or what, but they were trying to go serve a warrant at somebody's house late at night, and I don't know if it was a neighbor or if it was actually this person, but they see two random people walking in their yard, so they let their dog out on them, and the dog was biting the shit out of the woman, and the male cop, pulls his gun out, and he's like trying to shoot the dog, and he shoots the cop in the leg, and he's just like, oh God, he's like, what happened? She said, you fucking shot me. He's like, oh God, and then the camera like cuts off or something.
Yeah, didn't that family with the dog get sued because since the officer had to use his weapon on the dog, they like punished the family so they're blaming the family for the cop getting shot, because if they had the dog, they would never been in a position to have to use it.
It's bullshit, but I didn't see that, but I wouldn't be surprised either. That's fucking bullshit.
That sounds like some shit they would do.
Yeah. It's blaming it on me.
It's like textbook cop.
Facts.
That's some shit they would do.
As they literally have it for homework when they're trying to be a cop.
Right. Oh, okay. We know what to do in this situation.
Who's the blame? You shoot your partner in the leg. If a dog bites your partner in the leg, you shoot at the dog, and your partner gets shot. Who is the blame? Is it A, the dog, B, your partner, or C, the person who owns the home who had nothing to do with any of the events leading up to you shooting your partner in the leg?
Check this one out. There's a case that there's 4 kids, or maybe even 5. They break into a house. They're trying to break into a house. The cop comes on scene. They run. The cop fires, kill the guy, right? So one of the burglars got killed by the cop. Mm-hmm. Because the cop killed that guy, and they were committing a crime, them 4 other people got charged with murder.
Oh, yeah. Yep, they can do that.
The 4 other people that were running got charged for murder?
People that was with them, that was with the one, because the cop killed him,
wow,
they got charged with the murder and not the cop.
That's bullshit.
Yep, they can do that if you're with them committing a crime.
That's bullshit.
Crazy.
That's why they say we need to the whole system gotta go. Everything gotta change.
Yeah, it's all baloney.
Honestly, we need just one system. It don't need to be different state
for
by
every
state.
Exactly.
Whatever happens in Virginia needs to happen in Colorado. It's too much to where, and I think it was like that because we didn't have this information to benefit ourselves, because that's how they get away with stuff. They say this is this at this case, but if we didn't know case law, we wouldn't know what to defend ourselves with it from other states. But it's yeah,
and having
a lot with this fucking country. Yeah,
and plus having a unified, like it being just one would prevent like a cop that gets fired in Colorado from moving to somewhere else and then getting hired to their police force.
I'm sure there's some way that this is the way it is supposed to benefit us.
To benefit them.
Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, obviously it does benefit them, but I mean, theoretically, well, yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Not us in this room or on this podcast. But
none of the parties involved.
But in theory, I think it's set up this way to benefit us just in case of a situation like, for instance, let's just use weed because that's an easy example. So with weed, there's obviously the Fed laws, but each state has their own laws in regards to it. Even ones that are illegal, they got different punishments. So it's like you can get caught with weed, let's say North Dakota, maybe it's not legal there, but it's not the same as getting caught with weed in Oklahoma. Like that, Oklahoma's one of the ones that give you the harshest penalties for weed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's where the benefit comes in. So if you're in North Dakota, you're not going to be getting 15 years for a gram of weed because that's what they do in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the different state laws would benefit you in instances like that.
I think you can still like have it like like it's just one. They're kind of like the army. It's just one, whatever. But you still have different. Like if you're stationed at Colorado or something, you still have rules you got to follow for wherever you're at. But if you fuck up in Colorado, you can't just go somewhere else and fuck up. Once you're out, you're out. You can't just. I wish that's how it was, but people, even in the same city, you can fuck up in one department and just go to another department, and you're gravy.
I mean, your fuck up just has to be spinnable. You know what I'm saying? They got to be able to spin it in a way that you learned a lesson. Type of thing.
Then I don't think they even need that.
You know what I'm saying? He learned a lesson.
It can't be big enough that you get in time.
Well, no, I mean it could be.
You can still get time though. Remember that one guy that there was a police officer that shot that guy. He had his hands up on the ground. He was trying to help. What's the proper way to say it? Autistic guy.
Person.
Yeah.
Or they were mentally ill or something, but he was laying in the street with that guy. I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he shot him. I think they sentenced the officer, or they suspended him or something for like maybe 2 or 3 years or whatever. And then after he got off of that, he could go back to the force. So it's like, okay, you got a punishment, but now you can go back to doing what you were doing before.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, if it was somebody else, they'd be struggling to get a new job. If it's just a regular dude.
Yo, like this reminds me of this story though I heard earlier this week. In Texas, Spectrum Cable guy. Did y'all hear about this? So, a woman was murdered by Spectrum Cable guy who came out one.
Oh yeah, I did hear
one
about
day.
that.
This was in 2019 though, but the settlement they just settled in court or whatever. But the guy came out to her house one day, and then the next day on his off day, he went and murdered her, stabbed her to death, and took a bunch of credit cards and went on the shopping spree. And then, so obviously he got caught, but the judge, Spectrum is ordered to pay $7.3 billion to the family.
Yeah, damn. I think it's because they had previous warnings for that guy, or that guy was like they knew he was a liability.
Yeah,
or something like that. Or they had like opportunities to, because I guess he came to them saying that like he wasn't like mentally well or whatever, and they just kind of like brushed it off and scheduled him to go to that lady's house like the next day or something like that. So yeah, that they fucked up.
No, yeah, that's basically it. He had several fishy incidents that happened prior, and then also they didn't do a thorough background check. I think is what it was. They said too, like they just did some weak background check and just brushed it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm assuming he must have known somebody there. Like I wonder if that was the type of situation. Like maybe the manager was somebody he knew in high school type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just
give him
like
a chance.
Yeah, exactly. Just doing him a favor because he's like, yo, I turned, I'm good now. I'm just trying to get it something steady, blah blah blah. And then he went and does that. But yeah, they were ordered. They were ordered to pay $375 million for that's like the murder settlement, and then the $7 billion is for the negligence portion of them not doing thorough background checks, especially just when you think about the fact that these cable and satellite companies, they have your address, they come to your house, you know what I'm saying? They're in your home. They're basically staking out your home when they're coming over here to set your shit up. But potentially, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Theoretically.
If they're on that vibe.
Yeah,
if they're like,
on that
hey,
vibe.
I'm going to kill somebody.
Mm-hmm. So and it's just like, damn, man, like, that's fucking wild. That's like, it's no words.
It's negligence to the highest degree, for real.
Straight up. But R.I.P.
so sad.
R.I.P.
That's so sad.
Um. Well, let's go ahead and talk about the big thing this week, though. Outside of death and murder, Beyonce has come out. She has dropped an album. What are your
Yes, she
thoughts? What are your thoughts out there in the Beehive?
I actually thought it was
I
great.
thought it was great.
What?
I actually thought it was great.
I thought it was great.
Legend, you thought it was great. I thought it was good too, though.
I think it's a Beyonce album I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't casually, like, if I want to listen to music, I'm gonna throw on this Beyonce. But this album, I might, like, I'll revisit this album because it was good.
Yeah, I've listened to it quite a bit this week. Well, since it came out, probably got at least 10 or so, maybe more spins from me. I'm not crazy on the Beyonce train. Like, I don't hate Beyonce. I just never really went out of my way to listen to her. I didn't even listen to her for real until we did that Beyonce episode last year. But based off of what I remember of back then, I'd probably put this number 3 for me in her discography. Like, I'm not a Beyonce fan, but I'd say it's up there with Lemonade and Beyonce to me, with those two albums. I feel like this is up there. What are your thoughts, EJ? You're the one who's hating hard over here.
It's not hating. It seems like y'all scared to say that the album ain't good. Y'all worried
No,
about
I'm not.
cancel.
I
don't
literally.
have to be worried about that. Like, I don't have to be worried about cancel culture. Like, I can say
It's just
that I wasn't a big Beyonce fan before the self-titled album. Like, I said that, like, probably one of the first things I said whenever I joined this podcast. But as I said, as Beyonce's gotten older and she has the Parkwood stuff, like, I feel like she's being more authentic to who she really is. That's what I enjoy about her as an artist. So I enjoyed this album because it was something different. And I danced my ass off to it every single time I've listened to that bitch.
But we enjoy this album because it's different. But when Drake dropped the same album a couple of months ago,
I mean, I didn't really hate the Drake either.
I didn't hate on Drake's album.
I just thought it was
Drake's
average.
album. I didn't hate on it.
And I actually said it was better than I was expecting it to be too. But Drake also can't sing. But hold on, what are you saying, Mike?
But no, there's actually like songs like damn, this song is actually fire. Like, I like, especially like Virgo's Groove. That's probably my favorite off the album. Plastic off the sofa right before it. Yep.
I like Cuff It. I like Cozy.
And I like how, like, I think one thing, like, I like how the production was better than Drake's on this.
Definitely.
Definitely. I think that's what kind of hurt it.
And the singing, though. Beyonce is a better singer than Drake. That is a big reason why that Drake album doesn't hit like this does. He can't hold the note like she can. That's just the truth.
And it was like a little bit more variety in, like, this. It wasn't just straight one style.
Yeah.
And I think that's what
different types of dance in it.
That's
like,
what helps this one
from like the 70s on to the 90s. This is a 3-act album. Renaissance is 3 acts. So she'll probably go from like the 90s on to whatever. I don't know. I just feel like it's all going to be different types of dance.
The next two are rumored to be, one's an R&B album and one's a country album.
I have not heard that, but I'm down for whatever.
But do you have any more? Do you want to add more sauce to that, EJ?
no.
You don't want to. Why not? Huh? Why didn't you like it? Why didn't you like it, EJ?
There ain't nothing wrong with not liking it. I mean, they ain't gonna, like, really,
Right.
the internet shit, you can just block that.
I mean, do you not like it, or
Maybe.
are you just mad because people didn't like Drake's album?
No, I don't. It's not that. This wasn't a good Beyonce album. Now let's say after she come out with the other 2 acts, and then this fits perfectly, then I might have a different tune. But as of right now, I don't like the album.
I understand that.
I mean, I liked it, but what's the song? Because she's taking the word spaz off of whatever song now because of the whole Lizzo situation.
Oh yeah, she's also taken off.
I hate.
she's taken off Khaleesi's sample apparently.
Oh yeah, she took that off. That was on the
Mm,
Energy song featuring
Yeah.
Beam. Was
yeah.
that? But you would have to really listen to the transition because it's more towards the end of the song. So it's like the last 7 seconds. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna take this off, and it was just, it wasn't like lyrics. It was,
Oh, so it was just a production. So it was just
Well,
yeah,
and even so, with the whole Khalees thing, she doesn't own any of the rights to the song. So Beyonce actually was
which,
kind of throwing her a lob, even giving her songwriting credit because she doesn't own the rights to the song. Pharrell and Chad do.
and she didn't
I
like
mean,
she. I thought the way she was talking, I thought like it had her lyrics on there. But if it's just the production part that Pharrell and them did to a song that she sung over, I don't really understand the
well,
anger.
unfortunately, Khalees was fucked out of a lot of that stuff with
Yeah,
But
that's
I
what
do
I'm
get
saying.
that
So
though.
to my
like
knowledge,
she
go ahead, Jess. My bad.
she unfortunately signed a really, really bad contract and she was young. And unfortunately, she didn't get a lot of the credit for a lot of like writing and stuff like
Yeah.
that on her songs. And
So
she's
even
not,
if they had the lyrics, she wouldn't have got. She technically doesn't get
Yeah.
credit
Yeah.
because they don't. She doesn't own
Yeah.
it. So, but legit, Beyonce putting her name as songwriter, putting her as a songwriter on there. Beyonce is technically throwing her a bone because now she would have got a songwriting credit. Let's say that's the best song on the album. It blows up. She has a songwriting credit on that song now because Beyonce gave her that lob. Regardless if the sample, if she owns the sample, because Beyonce gave her a songwriting credit. So that
Right.
means that when that Beyonce song is getting played, still, even if she didn't had this credit, or even if she doesn't own the sample, she gets credit for the song, the Beyonce song now. So now that she's just flipped out and spazzed. I mean, my bad. She,
damn.
Yeah, but
And the
it's
song
gonna
is
take
that-
it's gonna take a
that-
little
bad.
bit.
that
It's
being
gonna take a
very
little bit.
good.
my bad. Well, I mean, it's not a slur to me. I'm sorry, I'm not in the UK. I'm like, we don't use that as a slur over
Yeah,
here.
that's what people say. We got we
But we don't
adjust.
use it as a slur over
We know,
here.
we know, we know. We'll adjust though.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
I mean,
man. But
them changing it, cool, whatever. Like
But
it's
Khalees,
it's
anyway,
really,
she
I
flipped.
mean, we say that because it doesn't apply
Hold
to
on, so
us.
can I say flipped, or is that gonna be like?
Not flipped. It's
Is that gonna be
like we're not
derogatory to
changing.
us?
See, here's the thing though. That's why it doesn't really bother me because she's probably gonna change it to something that doesn't change the meaning of the song. It's just a less offensive word. It's not.
yeah. And
not
I
a
mean,
big
that
deal.
whole time that she's doing that whole like with the spaz part.
What
like,
song is that on?
It's like a whole. It's on
Heated?
Heated.
Yeah,
Is that the Drake
Uh,
written one?
yeah. That's the one that Drake has credit on.
It
That is my
not,
favorite song on the album. Too.
it has that
Yeah,
one
that's a good
dance
song.
cadence.
No, it's a great song. But at the end part, like when she's doing her spaz part or whatever, I'm using the air quotes, y'all. That's like a whole ballroom thing. Like it's just like a real powerful thing. Like people are like, oh my gosh, she's going crazy or whatever. But it's just like in ballroom, like that's how it is. Like that's how the host is. They're very like animated like that, how she was in that part of Heated.
Mm-hmm.
And so like her saying spaz like really goes along with like ballroom. But since there has been this controversy with Lizzo and now Beyonce, like they're definitely gonna look at Beyonce more so than Lizzo to like, bitch, you need to change that lyric.
I'm
Like,
surprised
you can do it. It's,
she just didn't change it before the album was out. Like
me too.
that
Me
that
too,
really,
but,
because then it would have
maybe she didn't hear about
it. Would
it.
not have even mattered.
Maybe they don't be paying attention. Well, no,
I mean, I guess, but it kind of was a.
It was.
It's kind of big. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and I get it. Jay-Z, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they probably got a lot on their plate, but at the same time, like Jay-Z knows who Griselda is. You know what I'm saying? He like, you know, he was instrumental. I believe Griselda signed to Rock Nation as a management thing, and they got Eminem. You know what I'm saying? They got signed to Shady Records for a bit. So I'm like, if he's noticing who they are,
Yeah.
they definitely know who Lizzo is and what's going on like around Lizzo when she's in the news. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, maybe they were just testing the waters, just like look, it's in there. We'll see if someone actually has anything to say. Someone has something to say. Already on top of it to be like, okay, the thing with Khalees, like that she didn't make that video until about Thursday or something, and so like it was all the buzz at that point. The album's already gonna release. For whatever times nine PT
Yeah.
on up to midnight or whatever. So it's like, okay, now I've had some time. Some people have marinated on it. We've seen the reactions. I have the power to change it, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm glad she did. Um, I think that it's kind of I have little understanding just because like we said, like it's not a slur that we have used, but it harmed someone. Like it made someone else feel bad that they have been talked about in that kind of way. So
Yeah,
it is what it is.
that's true. I mean, I can't tell people what they can be offended by. So, but yeah, hey, Beyonce album out now, Renaissance Act 1, you know what I'm saying? Peep, don't peep, like it, don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what we didn't talk about last week? The whatchamacallit EP, the premiere.
Oh, that's true. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I liked it. Besides the instrumental for the fucking Rhapsody song, you could have came
Yeah.
way fucking harder for that, and they came through too.
But yeah, I agree. Both
Golly, they
Remy
came
and,
through.
Rhapsody both have fire bars.
And Premiere did not come
Yeah,
through.
that
for
was
that.
that was probably the worst beat.
I've
And
heard
also
from
the Run the Jewels. I'm not a Run the Jewels fan, like for real. I like Killer Mike, but I'm not even really crazy about Killer Mike like that either though. Like, I mean, I like him more as a intellectual than as a rapper now. You know what I'm saying? Like, not. I mean, it's like I don't know. It's just not. It just doesn't captivate me for real. None of the Run the Jewels projects I've ever really like went and listened to. Like, or I mean, I listened to them, but there were nothing that I wanted to continue listening to. You know, LP never was that great to me, but I understand a lot of people, they can get a lot of praise for bars that I'm just like to me. You know what I'm saying? But I was really surprised though. Wayne's still on a streak of dope features.
Yo, the Slick Rick even.
Yeah.
Like, I fuck with that song.
And
yeah.
I agree. Actually, Slick Rick was actually rapping, and it didn't sound like an '80s nigga rapping.
Yeah.
Like he actually was kind of dope on this song. So I really did fuck with that too. What else came out? Oh, did any of you guys check out the Domi and JD Beck though?
Not yet.
I did.
That's
Was it dope?
It's okay. It's not really my shit. That's they are Anderson .Paak's first artist that he signed to his Ape Shit label. So that's the reason I checked him out. I'm being biased, you know what I'm saying? So but obviously my favorite songs, he got 2 on there that Anderson .Paak is actually on. I fuck with both of those. One of them has Snoop and Busta Rhymes on it. And right now I'm like, yo, Snoop done 2 songs with Anderson .Paak, and both of those songs is fire to me.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
like,
they got
I want to
Herbie
see
Hancock on here. I gotta check that out.
You said who?
Herbie Hancock.
But I want to see more Snoop and Pac though. Is where I was going with that. What song is Herbie Hancock on though, Jess?
The Moon song 8.
But I thought the album is cool. It's a jazz album though. It's like,
that's why they got him on there.
Yeah, mostly instrumental.
Yeah.
But there's the Anderson .Paak songs. Those have words. There might be one other song that has some words on it though. But it's mostly instrumental album. It's pretty short too. But if you like jazz, it's a pretty cool listen.
It's only 44 minutes.
Yeah. You peep anything else, EJ? Damn, this nigga he shut the whole computer down. Golly.
Man, come on. I shook my head. No, you ain't paying
I
attention.
am look. I can't. I can see.
Oh yeah, apparently it's not going to be premiered dropping the rest of the hip hop EPs. I guess it's going to be different producers for
Yeah, I
each
saw one
EP.
of them is the worst producer of all time,
Who is it?
Swiss Beats.
Oh,
Damn.
Worst producer of all time.
Hate for Swiss Beats is real.
Fact.
I wonder who you're going to have on there though. I'm kind of a little bit curious.
I'm curious, so I can figure out how. I hope it's all trash rappers, so I don't have to. I don't really have to like any of it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's probably gonna have the locks on there.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Like, I feel like there's no way he's not gonna have the locks on there with how the locks is on a nice little like high still from their verses. You know what I'm saying? They're riding a nice wave still. So I don't see how they don't end up on his EP. He probably has a DMX joint in the cut too.
Oh, that'd be nice.
We might get a verse from DMX on there. That's gonna be my two predictions for that. Probably have a J verse and a Nas verse as well. 4 predictions for you. It's the EP, so it's only like 5 songs. So that's gonna be the next Jay and Nas gonna do one song together. The Locks and then DMX is gonna be on the track.
Damn, we gotta get Jay and Nas over Swiss Beats.
Which they already did. The last.
Oh yeah, you're
was,
actually right.
What was the last song they were on together? That was a Swiss Beats thing, I think. Oh no, that was DJ Khaled. I don't know who produced it though, because DJ Khaled obviously don't make beats. He just say, "We the best." They don't want you to listen to my album. He say shit like that. But no other music. EJ said he didn't listen to anything. Jess, you listen to anything else? Legend, you listen to anything else? India Shawn dropped deluxe basically to her EP last year. So she just added. She had 9 songs last year. She added 9 more. I just didn't like how she mixed all the songs in. Like, I mean, she just made it an album basically, but then it's just like, damn. Now it's like I want to know which songs are the new songs. I don't want it all blended in like that. But I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to listen to it. I listened to some of it today though. The Black song was pretty cool. I think that's as far as I got before I switched it. Jess, did you peep the Isaiah Rashad leaks?
Okay, so I listened to the first 7, I think, and I liked what I heard.
So Zay there was some leaks that dropped. It sounds like it's a bunch of stuff that was not put on the last album that was made like in that time frame between albums. It's pretty solid though. I don't think anything's bad on there. I don't think anything deserves to be on the album though either. I will say that. My favorite song is the Quicksand song though. I like that one a lot. But again, I just don't think any of these deserve to be on The House is Burning. But I've seen so many people say that they thought all these were better than that album. I was like, what? For real. So many people said these, like, most of those songs should have been scrapped from The House is Burning. I don't think any song on this is better than a singular song on The House is Burning, probably, in my opinion. They have the From the Garden song. That one, they actually have the OG version on there. I'm assuming that it didn't get put on the original beat, didn't get used because of sample issues. But it's like a little bit smoother. So I feel like the new one probably fits better because it's a high energy type of song. And Isaiah Rashad I'm pretty sure he didn't re-record it. He just took his recording and put it on a new beat. So it sounds like the same recording. And he has like, it's kind of high energy on a more laid back beat though. I don't know. But that was like heavy on the internet this week too, which happened to come like almost an exact year since the album dropped too. I think it was the day after the year anniversary for the album. So But that's all I got for the music. Oh, Mystical was arrested.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
done. He done.
Yeah, they just need to go ahead and throw away the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Put him
facts,
underneath
yo.
the jail.
Straight up, man. Just go ahead and get in there with R&B Voldemort real quick.
Make a group.
Which I've been
Make a
seeing him
duo.
in the fucking the news cycle a lot too.
Who, R&B Voldemort?
Yeah,
For
fucking. Well, like his sister came out talking about shit. I don't even remember, but she was saying some shit about uh he didn't put these women in a cult. They wanted to be with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yikes.
he didn't trick anybody or persuade anybody to join him. Also something else with him in prison too. I don't know if it was something. I gotta go.
I think it was like, I think he held it. I don't know if it was a concert, but I guess he's like singing in the prison. That's what I heard.
I mean, he definitely is. There was EJ. I swear, EJ sent me a video a couple months ago of him like some girl recorded her, like she called her dad, and her dad had R. Kelly sing
for her.
Yeah, sing for her. I don't know what song it was though, because it wasn't one of the most popular R. Kelly songs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it was something that was probably off of Chocolate Factory or later,
Right.
because it was not. It was like, because I was pissed. I was like, why didn't she ask for like a classic? Like, you asked for like something nobody knows, like for real. It wasn't even like Step in the Name of Love. Like, it was some straight up obscure shit. Like, I don't know. I would have been like, nah, man, play I Wish. You know what I'm saying? Sing that. The remix though. Sing Fiesta remix. After the party, it's the hotel. Do J verse. That was my joint, man. It sucks. I just can't listen. I just can't listen. I refuse.
Nah.
I refuse. But R&B Voldemort though. Him and Mystical can be could do a collab album in there.
That's gonna be an easy
They
not
about-
listen.
They about to do a
It ain't
get a
my
duo.
fault. Yeah.
He did do that though. He did do
Singing
it.
and a rapping, nigga.
We should have seen the signs.
Yeah, it's true. In the song, he know he did something. He not gonna take onus of it. Talking about something ain't my fault. He burnt. That's how the. Oh no, never mind. That's the what you call it came first. Family Matters came first, right? Before that verse, or was it the other way around? Which one was which? Which one's the inspiration to the Did I Do That? Because that was
Family
Urkel's
Matters
catchphrase.
definitely.
It was Family Matters first?
Pretty sure it definitely came first.
I don't remember, man. That song came
That
out
was like
early.
90s.
Oh no, you're right though. Family Matters.
Because Family Matters was like early
90s. Yeah, for sure. It was definitely Family Matters first.
I feel like that's like 97, 98-ish.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably about 98. So, I mean, I was gonna keep this one short since it was such a quick turnaround. But between episodes, I wasn't gonna make this one long. We've already kind of touched on everything I was planning on touching on.
Except fucking Wiz Khalifa.
Oh,
what
actually,
is it?
before we get to that, really quick, I'm gonna break it up. I want to bring this up because I thought about it when we were supposed to do it on a pod that we didn't. When we took those breaks, so we didn't get to talk about it. But I want to talk about that fucking riddle that was going around, and I want to see what your guys' answers are. So the riddle was, a guy walks into the convenience store and he steals $100 out the register, and he goes and he buys $70 worth of goods. They give him $30 in change. How much did he steal? How much did the convenience store lose? How much money did they lose?
Does he went back to the same convenience store that he stole from?
Yeah. So he never leaves the convenience store though. So let's just say like you're not paying attention. He goes and takes $100 out the register, and then he buys $70 worth of stuff with that $100, and you give him $30 in change back. How much did you lose?
You still lose 100.
All right.
Isn't that right? Like,
Hold on. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get everybody to answer. So, Mike, you say they lose $100.
yeah, $70 in goods and $30 in cash.
Jess, what do you got?
So he bought $70. Well, not bought.
So he
but-
took $100, and then he went and got $70 worth of stuff. He paid for that $70 with the $100 that he stole, and then they gave him $30 in change back because he bought $70 worth of stuff, and he goes home. How much did you lose?
$60.
$60? And EJ, what's your answer?
What did I say?
You said
I said 200.
You said 200.
I was gonna say 200, but then I was okay.
So
Two.
I agree with Mike. The answer is 100 because that's all that's been taken out the store. Essentially, he could have just taken the 100 out the register and just walked out the store, but instead he gave them $70 back. And
But he took $70 in good, like in
Yeah,
$70 worth of product.
yeah, he took $70 worth of product, so that's actually still stealing the $70, and then he walks out with $30 in cash.
Well, it's more than $100 because those products. What are they? I mean,
Well, no, the products is that equals the $100.
Nah. Nope. You're
Why?
wrong on this one, Mike.
No, I'm not.
Because-
Why? Hold on, go Jess.
You
Go
are.
Jess. Go Jess.
I was just gonna. I'm just thinking about product wise. Like, okay, he got $70 worth of products. I understand that. Like, he paid that amount, but it's like they're losing double.
But he gave him that money back.
It don't matter. It wasn't his money to give back to them. It was their money.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
was-
but they
it
don't
was
lose that
their-
money though.
And
'cause
then
it's
so they
back in
lose
their
money
drawer.
and product.
No, they
they-
just lose the product. They
They
only
just lose
lose
the product.
$30 in money.
Yeah, see, they only lose the product now and $30 in money
You,
because he
gotta
gave
pay,
him that
you already
$100
paid
back.
for. You already paid for that product, so you
Yeah, you
lost.
already
No, he's
paid
paying
for
for it with the stolen
No.
money.
The store owner lost, paid for that product. That's what I was trying to explain to you.
Well,
It's
that's
like a freebie for him. Like,
Right.
so you don't pay for the product whenever the customer pays for the product. You have the product already in the store. So even if he took the $100, he's still taking the product on top of that. Like, even if he only got $30 back,
But
it's
he's not
more.
taking
It's
the
costing
$100.
more for the store owner because he already paid for that up front. He's not making any profit off of the $70 that he just used or whatever.
Which is true. But
Yeah,
he
so
doesn't
he's just
lose
losing-
it because he gets the money. He gets that $70 back. So look at hold on. So
I
look
got
at
you.
hold
No,
on.
no, no,
No,
I got you.
I got an
I
example.
get it.
No.
I get it.
I got you. Let me break it down to something you might understand.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down to something you understand.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. I come to your house.
Okay.
You got $100 sitting right there on that table.
Yes.
Right.
$100.
I pick up that $100.
Yes.
Mike, let me get some bud off you.
Okay.
I buy $70 worth of bud.
Mm-hmm.
So how much am I up right now on you?
$70.
$170.
No.
Because I stole 100 and I stole 100. So if I'm taking something from you, I'm not losing nothing.
Yes.
You're
I'm
just
not
taking,
losing nothing at all.
But
you're just
I'm
taking the
gaining-
weed.
But I'm gaining, son. So yes, you took
You-
$100 from me, right? So you took $100 from me. Now, when you give me that $100 back, I now have that back. But
No, hear me out.
But he,
hold on.
Hear me out. You lost $70 worth of bud. So I took $100 and the $70 from you.
You just
You-
gave me
you
the
gave
100
him the
back.
100 back.
You just gave me the 100 back.
So you really only took the $70 worth of
Listen,
bud.
but listen, you don't have that $100 no more. You only have 70. You only have
EJ,
$30.
but you're not. So you're not. No, I understand exactly what you're saying. You're saying you're. I get what you're saying. You're saying that because you stole it and you're giving it back, but you're not. If you're giving it back to me, that's what you're not equating for. So it's
But
like
you
you never
lost.
stole it. Yeah, I'm losing $70 worth of weed. That's what you're stealing from me now, plus the 30 and change that I give you equals the $100. I don't, because I got the $100 back. You stole the 100 and you're giving it back to me. And then taking $30 and $70 worth of product, which equals $100. So what you're doing is you're saying you're taking 100 and you're taking $70 worth of product, but you're not stealing that. That's if you're stealing. If you go and take my $100 and then you go and steal $70 worth of product, now you got me $170 in the hole. But you're giving me that 100 back, so you lose the 100 that you were up on me, and I'm giving you $70 worth of weed now. So now you only stole $70 worth of weed from me. I give you $30 and change. You stole $100 total from me, even though I got the 100 back. You still stole $100 from me. Because I got this back in my possession, that $100. That's why it's not more than $100. Now the argument though for sure can be made because there's no extras to this riddle. So what Jess was saying was because that business pays for the product already, that would be something that's not in this riddle though. But if we knew how much the business paid for the money for the product, let's say I got the product for $20, then technically you stole $120 from me because I paid $20 for that product. I sold it to you for $70, but I also gave you $30. So but you technically stole all that because you paid for it with my money. So that would be the only way it's actually more than 100 is if we factored in what the business paid for the product.
I think another way that it can like mess up the riddle a little bit if because you're taking the 100 from the till. Well, actually, no, you would still. I think you would be 70 short. Like if you do, the in cash day shit.
Yeah, you're going to be
you'll
70
be
short.
70 short. So that you be 70 short plus $70. $70 worth of product short too.
Yeah. So your inventory is going to be short though.
So it's weird. That's a little tricky riddle.
But fans, what do y'all think out there? We're going to get to the bottom of it. Answer in the comments. Let me know what the facts is. All right, Jess, you said Wiz Khalifa. Let's get into it. What happened to Wizard?
Well, Wiz, he I'm not sure if it was like a CD release or whatever. I feel like it was just a club, like, and so he has this new album Manifest that came out. And so the DJ, I saw the videos, like his homie or whatever, like was posted like all the time that the DJ messed up or whatever, like didn't play his new song, but the people in the like on Twitter were blowing Wiz up about this. But anyways, Wiz was like the last video that everyone saw that everyone reacted to was Wiz being like basically talking shit to the DJ. He pushes the dude. He's just like, you a fuck nigga, like all kind of shit like that. Like, you're the worst DJ ever. Like, it's like in this big ass club.
Damn.
But I saw another video where he was standing over the dude, hovering over him, like rapping or whatever, and then he hits his hat off of his head, and just like mad disrespectful for like no reason, like, and so yeah, that was what happened.
You said DJs is trying to do a no play, no.
I mean, they were roasting him, like, because I guess it happened last night. So whenever I woke up today and saw everything,
you were saying he's like on a don't play list, right? Is that what they're trying to do? They're trying to encourage other DJs. Didn't you say they were trying to encourage other DJs to put him on like a don't play list or something like that? Like
don't play his shit just because of the disrespect to DJs. Basically, like DJs just being together and being like, we're not gonna take this kind of disrespect from like fucking artists. And so a lot of people A lot of people are just like, Wiz, we can't help it that you haven't had a hit since 2010. Ain't nobody rocking with that new shit. Manifest album is trash. Like, basically, just a lot of stuff in that era. Like, you're lucky if you even have a DJ playing your shit right now. So yeah, it's just been a lot of uproar about just the disrespect part of it. Like, because I understand if someone's messing up your set, like, you're gonna be upset, but he could have went about it a different way. Like, he had to put his hands on the dude. Like, he didn't have to make a scene like that. Like, they were like, oh, his homeboy was like, there's a reason why it got to this. Like, context means everything, and context does mean everything. But that doesn't mean that you still, like, in no way, shape, or form does it excuse you of being disrespectful to someone and putting your hands on them.
Exactly. It's just like any other job. You wouldn't want a fucking manager, even no matter how shitty the employee may be at the time. You wouldn't have a regular manager do that to an employee. Mm-hmm. So
right. And he's talking about we can fight and shit, like we can square up. How the fuck is that gonna work out for me? You got a team full of security. Like, it's pretty much one of those situations where it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you shut your laptop and fucking walk out, like, the whole crowd is gonna go fucking crazy. You know, if you step to him and like try to like fight him or whatever, this nigga's gonna have all his niggas there to like beat you up or whatever. They said the host is being mad disrespectful, but still, like, there's a way, like, to handle situations like that. And Wiz, just because you've been in the fucking gym, you know, and you all MMA and shit now you want to, you know, punk people and shit like that. Where the fuck was that energy, like, 10 years ago?
Where was that energy when goddamn Wallow and Gilly the Kid pressed him?
Yeah, he was in the gym in his underwear. That's why Gilly was mad. That's why they was beefing. Because Gilly was like, I had to unfollow Wiz because I don't want to see a man in his underwear. Because he was like in like boxer briefs. Like,
yeah, they're real tight.
Yeah. He was like, nah, I'm not trying to see that. Which, I mean, like, if he don't want to see it, he don't want to see it.
It's his timeline.
And then Wiz, something happened. We can't confirm. But Gilly's profile, his Instagram ended up getting deleted after he said that comment. So then he obviously assumed that Wiz had something to do with it, with his profile getting deleted. He ended up getting his profile back, but that's where their little beef stemmed from. Did you like that Manifest album, EJ? You're gonna go see Wiz in like 2 weeks.
I didn't listen to the album.
You didn't listen.
I hope he do the whole Dreamville set when he. The set that he had for Dreamville.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. That shit was dope on TV. I'm hoping it's the same exact set. I hope he don't deviate. Because he did perform the 2 songs on the Dreamville set. He did perform 2 new songs from his album. Mm-hmm. So I can't see him performing more than 2 songs on this set. And I hope he got somebody dope coming with them.
How was the Kehlani show? You just saw her last week, right?
I was in love, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Who she have opening for her?
Kehlani.
Was that the Mars?
Huh?
Who was opening for her? Was that Mars or whatever?
No, Rico Nasty. Mars was her.
Oh, okay.
Rico Nasty and somebody else, but Rico only did like 1 or 2 songs because we had a bad thunderstorm. Oh,
it was the outside spot.
Right. I don't do those in indoor arenas like that. Yeah. Like I prefer not to be around a lot of people, and then in Virginia, when I want to get out, I want to get out. So it was alright. You know what I'm saying? She did what I wanted her to do. She twerked a little bit on stage.
Yeah.
For a matter of fact,
I need to see somebody twerk on stage. Really, I haven't seen any performers that twerk except for maybe SZA, but she wasn't really doing it like that though.
For a matter of fact, I'm gonna send y'all the video. Craig hit me up. He was like, "Did she do this when you was there?" I was like, "Nigga, this is when I was there. What are you talking about?"
I want to see Doja though. That's what I want to see. I want to go see Doja Cat.
Has she come out here before?
If she has, well, actually, she was supposed to come out here with The Weeknd, but she had the the tonsillitis or whatever, and got her tonsils removed. So she's not coming out here. But the weekend's coming out here like next weekend, and she was supposed to be on that show. So I don't think she's come out here yet, though. To answer your question, that was going to be her first time. But I'm definitely trying to see her whenever she do. That's a fact. That'd be a fire show.
Damn, I think my mom was telling me about that, but the tickets is like 100 and something. It was like, so we chilling.
I mean, if you're gonna see any big name nigga though, that's always probably gonna be about 100.
I mean, Boys to Men, they wasn't 100 or something. No.
They're not big name though.
Yeah,
that's a 90s,
yeah,
20, 30 years ago group. You know what I'm saying? Like
still
they're
killing
doing
it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like that's just the way it is though. Like,
But yeah, I see what you're saying.
They're not
the popular.
They're not gonna be the expensive ticket. Those tickets are gonna probably be what they're like $50-$60 or something.
Yeah,
yeah. That's typically what that type of act would go for. You know what I'm saying? So if it's anybody, Kendrick, Drake, you know what I'm saying, fucking Weeknd, hell, Doja
Kanye.
probably might be up there. Beyonce, like all these niggas, their tickets are like 100 something just for a high up spot. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying, and then it obviously goes up the closer you're trying to get. So that's just the way the game is, you know. So
Chris Brown breaking the bank right now with these fan meet and greets, yo.
I know,
$1,000.
And
they said he averaging almost 45,000 from the meet and greets.
Damn.
Yeah, per
The
night.
pictures have been great.
Per night.
Man, that shit's
Yeah,
funny.
per show.
Yeah,
per show.
yeah.
And they said the Toronto meet and greet, he started it before his show.
Mm,
That's how many people who did it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
That's
was
a
it
good
Toronto?
ass fucking idea.
It might not have been Toronto because I know OVO Fest was supposed to be canceled. But then I seen that Drake bring out his first girlfriend for the first time ever.
Oh, really? Who's that? Somebody we don't know, like nobody big named.
Nah, she got to be somebody because she was the host of 106 in Park with Bow Wow.
I don't know who that is.
So it's the
I
girl
stopped
that
watching around then.
it's the girl.
Well, before then, I stopped watching A&F.
The Kiki
AJ
song
Free.
girl. So it's actually a person. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what her name was. But yeah,
Oh, Kiki, do you love me? That's what he's supposedly saying. That's about her.
yeah, it's his first girlfriend.
So first we were saying it was about Kim. That's what everybody was saying before.
Yeah, but her name is actually Kiki.
I mean, I didn't think it was about Kim anyway. I feel like a lot of times when it comes to some of these fucking the Drake and Kanye like subliminals, sometimes it just seemed like, yo, that's a fucking reach. And that's how I felt when everybody was talking about Kiki's supposed to be for Kim Kardashian. Like, what? I mean, I get it. I don't hang out with Kim, so I don't know what they be calling her, but like, why does everybody else know what they be calling her? Like, that's all I'm confused about. Shit.
It's like, it's all about being first, yo. Who can say the first thing?
Which that's true. I mean, that's really the problem for real. Like with a lot of any type of media right now. You know, like, hey, we not trying to be first out here. We gonna do it on the scheduled day. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come when it come through.
Or if we add a day.
Or we add a day. That's the only way we gonna come first. We gonna be earliest if for some reason it fell on a day we added. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I mean, if y'all don't like Tuesdays, we can switch it back though. I mean, if that's what you alluding to, EJ. Did you like Thursdays more based off this?
Like I said, I just gotta look at my contract and I gotta talk to my agent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, holler at
Gotta
your
talk
agent too.
Gotta talk to my agent. See what she say. You know, maybe she got Tuesday plans. Who knows? I just can't make decisions on the fly, yo. I got a team. I got a management. I gotta
That's
talk
true.
to.
My bad, son. My bad. I wasn't thinking. But hey, we're gonna go ahead and end it there though. We're gonna do it short for real. Like, I know I be saying it's gonna be short sometimes and then we still be extending it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick to my word this time, peeps. But yo, episode 54. It's me, It's him. It's them. It's good while lasting, and for me, that's a lifetime.
Nah, I don't like
What?
that.
Come on, son. Come on. Come on, son.
Nope. Don't end that one. Start over. Go back 45 seconds.
Extending it some more.
Nah. Nigga trying to create new slogans on the fly. Are you practicing for Thursday?
No. That was fly. Come on now.
That was not.
Hold on.
So
All right. Hold on. Let me hear everybody. Let me hear everybody else.
No. They probably won't tell you.
Nah,
No, I'm telling
I need to
you,
know. No, now you convincing them not to say that they like it. What are you talking about? No,
Yeah,
come on. No, go ahead.
If that's the new slogan, yo, tear up my contract.
No.
And I know, I'll play a mediocre role in this, but I'm putting my foot down, yo. If that's the new slogan, I'm done, son.
Oh my God. Nah, come on. Hey.
That's like wearing a magazine.
What do you
I'm not
think?
doing
That's
it.
a one-off.
I'm not
You
doing
said
it.
what, Mike?
That's a one-off.
It's a one-off? Come on. What do you think, Jess? Let me hear it.
I don't think you should do it.
Hey, why can't I just throw a new one in here and there? You know what I'm saying? Like
And you
it could be a
You
one-off.
threw it in there.
It could be a one-off. It was on the fly. It was on the fly. That was a little freestyle though. Like I wouldn't even try to do that.
God, come on. Pick another one real quick. Because you had to freestyle that. Ain't no way
I
that
did.
you said and thought about that one, yo.
Son, that was actually kind of fresh, man. Come on.
No,
on,
Mike,
man.
nah. Hey, this is about to be a long ass pod, yo.
Nah, it's about to
We
be.
need,
I'm about to be
we need
out.
a new ending, yo.
I'm about to be
We need
out.
a new ending.
All right, it's the official end. I mean, I'm keeping that in there though. Like, I'm just gonna
Keep that shit.
It's the official.
Keep that
ending,
whole
though, yo.
segment.
It's the Good Life, episode 54. You know what I'm saying? I'm jamming. Legend of my right. EJ in the waves. Jess in the waves. It was good while it lasted. For me, that's a lifetime.
He
Yeah,
said
is that
go
better?
back 45 seconds.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to name the episode that now. Go back 45
It's
seconds.
like that, y'all. It's like that. Them good niggas with good writtens and good trees. I do abuse cause I still hit them, so good writtens. I'm Butch Coolidge, dominance over everything. Shoot the dice and get snake eyes, that should tell you something. I keep the grass cut with no lawn. Go roll, headlock the game though. 4 arms are so gone, the marijuana got them so calm. Put it in third person on the battlefield. I'm the first person shooting the J.R. Smith & Wesson. And a steel tech that buckshot.